Happy snow day number 2, 3. I don't even know what day it is anymore. We've been snowed in since yesterday, or the day before yesterday it started snowing, and then the roads have been very slick since yesterday and today. But we're gonna brave the streets, and hopefully it's cleared up since yesterday a little bit. I know there's no snow clouds or anything that goes on around here, especially not where we live. So we're gonna go to Zaxby's because Chick-fil-A is closed and Zaxby's is like the next best thing. So I wanted to try this thing from Popeyes. This girl like was eating it and it looked so good, but Kenny said it was nasty. So, and also we gotta clean up our room. We just been bums. I do my homework and then I go to, and then I just chill. I watch 1,000 Pound Sisters and I just chill. Kenny, look at my sweet husband. He got me some flowers. This is a few days old though. All right, so I also, we've been out of school like all week. And then tomorrow, which is Friday, I think. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday, we also don't have class. So we've got a lot of making up to do. It's blue, I think because of the snow. Yeah, we've got a lot of making up to do, but I mean, we've had assignments online, but clinic, dang. Hey, clinic, yeah, we didn't have clinic at all this week.
It's Hawaiian fruit punch, okay? Anything else?
That's it.
That'd be 40.56.
Oh, what? Good morning, everyone. I don't know where I left off on the last vlog, but I'm vlogging today, so that's all that matters. The snow is just about melted, and I'm gonna get out the house. I booked the Pilates class last night, and I ended up being on the waiting list. But I just got the notification that I got into the Pilates class. So that's great. I think I have like an hour to have to leave, but I just have a few things that I need to do beforehand. I cleaned up a little bit because our room was a disaster. I do need to start the laundry, but we'll start that another day. I'm just not in the mood for you. And then, oh, I need to study later on, but I'll do that later on today. What else? I don't know what else I need to do. Why does my husband have a roll of tape? Like, what is he doing with this? Maybe he left it here when we were painting, that we haven't finished, by the way. We have literally not finished painting anything. Anyway, it was something else I needed to say. I just don't remember. It'll come back to me. But yeah, I'm getting up, getting my day started. So happy I got into the Pilates class because I literally haven't been able to go all week due to the snow. They've only had like limited classes, or they canceled the class or whatever. So we are headed back. And then I'm also meal prepping this week. I'm gonna head to the store afterwards because your girl's gotta get her shit together. Me and my husband gotta get our shit together with this like meal, like eating and stuff, because it's getting out of control. It is really time to shave my armpits. I thank God all the time that our class is in the dark, because sometimes I don't realize that my armpits are, I mean, it's not crazy, but it's like, oh, it's enough where I'm like, oh Lord, okay. I don't even think I can do a hair video right now. Hold on. Solution was to put on a jacket, and then I will take my jacket off and run in the dark when I get to Pilates. Okay, need to put this on my lips. The good old Carmex. Always do the trick. My lips have been hella dry. All right, later on today, I also have to study. I had a comment, or I asked if you all wanted like a more in-depth of like how I study, or like just some tips and tricks and like what I do. So I will show you guys that in this video. Basically like how I use AI to help me study, how I use AI to help me do the readings that we have to do and our Merrills, It's really simple, and I am so glad that I went back to school. Like, a lot of people are always like really concerned about going back to school in their late 20s. I am 29, almost 30, and I'm back in school, in rad school currently. And sorry, the lighting's probably going in and out, but it's really nerve-wracking. But I feel like being older, you just appreciate it. Like, I think back to when I was in college. I did not take that shit serious at all until like maybe when I was a junior. Okay, you're still dirty. And I was like, I didn't go to class. I skipped class all the time. Like, it's by the grace of God that I literally graduated. I mean, I did decent. Like, I had decent grades, but it took me like a couple years to get my shit together. Probably after I joined the army and like I matured a little bit more. And I think that's pretty common anyway, for the most part, for a lot of students. It's your first time with all this freedom, and I ain't going to class. But I just feel like in my 20s, my late 20s, I'm just more mature, and I appreciate school for what it is now. And where was I going with this? Oh yeah, so I realized like the resources nowadays is not what we had when I was in college or when I was growing up in school. I was born in the 90s, so we went to the library, we had floppy disks, we had like thumb drives and stuff. Or if you wanted to look something up, you had to go to the library and look that shit up, or look in your book. Now you have AI, we've got Google, we had Google back then, but it just wasn't understood. Like, it wasn't used like it is now. And like AI, y'all, don't use it to cheat. I am not saying to use it to cheat. Like, by any means, don't write papers, don't be using that shit to cheat. But helping you study, I got you, girl. But yeah, here's the Pilates fit. I'll have it in my LTK if I remember to link it. This is thrifted, so I'll find something similar. And then I think this is from a business that's not up anymore. It's either Kick-Ass or Luca and Xray, but I'll link everything similar. And then my leggings, you can't see. From Pilates, I also went to the grocery store, so I gotta put these up. $14. I did not realize. Oh my god. No wonder my thing was so high. I was like, why is it so expensive? So I'm in the process of studying right now. I've got my little setup here. And a lot of people ask me how much do I study? Do I study every day? So I have just started this new study way that I've been doing recently this semester, because last semester, honestly, I was fighting for my life and I just didn't have a good groove going on. So this semester I've decided to study for like 30 minutes to an hour a day. And just kind of go over what we learn in lecture, and then just go over like the readings that we have. And I mean, it's kind of been a little funky the last 2 weeks because of the snowstorm and stuff, but honestly, the snowstorm has been a blessing. So I've had plenty of time to study extra, so I think the next chapter that we have is really going to be the test. But yeah, I do study for 30 minutes to an hour. That's kind of like where I'm thinking is going to be good. And just go over what we did in lecture. Refresh my mind, what we did in lab, all that good stuff. And I say 30 minutes to an hour per class, not all together. And then I also make flashcards as well. But so I use AI. My mental capacity, my attention span since college, TikTok, short form, everything, it's just not as, it's not as good as it used to be, if ever, to be honest. So I have started using AI actually, and I take pictures of murals, and then I ask AI to make multiple choice questions, make a test out of it, of the chapter. And let me tell you, it has, honestly, I feel like it has been a game changer. I feel so knowledgeable. I remember things. And then also flashcards have always been like a really good study tool for me. But yeah, I'll run it through AI. AI allows you to take pictures, or you can copy and paste the words. And then just like, hey, make a multiple choice question for me. And it just has been awesome. I'll also do that with positioning and stuff, just to like quiz me on like where the CR is, collimation or whatever, like, you know, whatever. And honestly, y'all, I wish we had this stuff when I was in school, like high school. These kids have no idea the struggle. They have no idea like what they have. I just don't get how you don't use this to your advantage. I also get another question, frequently asked question is, can I share my notes? And unfortunately, no. Everything that my instructors share is copywritten. I can't even download my own notes. We have to handwrite everything. It's just against school policy, and I have kind of talked about it before. I just feel like it does them a disservice, like my instructors, a disservice. They work really hard to get this information out to us, and I just feel like it would just be like a slap in the face to share that. So I think I will just definitely leave that to grad students at my particular school. And there's plenty of resources on YouTube. You can always Google something, or I mean, you can also purchase the murals book as well. And then as far as like the murals notes and stuff, I just honestly, I almost feel like it's illegal that I'm telling you that I use AI to help me study, and it's just for studying, not for like tests or anything like that. I mean, I can't cheat on tests anyways, if I wanted to, but I don't feel comfortable doing that. So take with this information how you receive it, what you do with it, what you want. And yeah, that's just basically how I've been studying it. It's just been doing well. I've only been doing it for a short time, but so far so good. So I'm gonna finish studying. Tomorrow we have a very long day, so I'm gonna try to get to bed kind of early. It's almost 8 o'clock, and I gotta get to editing this video and then figure out what I'm gonna be posting on TikTok tomorrow. So yeah, anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Also follow me on TikTok because I post the most on TikTok. It's Courtney_Ayana. I have it linked down below if you care. If you want to check it out, and I will see you next Monday. Bye guys.